Hello everyone, I have an update on my Project Wax Challenge. As you can see, the bin does not have much left. Look at that, that's all I have left from my last video. Well, actually my first video showing all the wax that I wanted to use up before I made a purchase, and I'm almost done. And I only have, I'll just show you what I have left, and I'm actually going to be mixing these really soon. I got Missy's Tempting Tarts, Buttercream Pancake, and Banana Foster, which I plan to mix those two together. Candles by Victoria's Lemon Blackberry Pie. Caucasian Cornbread. Shay's Pumpkin Nog. Again, cannot read who this is from. Blueberry Cream. Gracie Joe's Grandma's Kitchen. Busy Bee Candles Berry Brulee. One from the Scented Princess Rockstar, and there was 2 or 3 in here. I only have one left. Blueberry Muffin from a vendor that I do not know because it doesn't say. Sweet Fixations Red Delicious Apple. Yankees Red Apple Reef. The Bathing Gardens Fall Bake Shop. Nina's Kitchen Melt Lemon Starburst Martini. And last is OMG Candles Lemon Biscotti Cheesecake. We're done with those in a few days. Now, I started a new one. And this one is, sorry, I'm moving you all over the place. This one is fall scents. I was watching Addicted to Nail Polish and Mrs. A. Steed's Wax Project videos, and got me thinking, I don't have much fall scents. I had barely any fall scents in my Project Wax bin. So, after watching those videos, I decided I'm going to make a bin with all the fall scents that I at least want to melt this month in November, because they're amazing scents and I want to melt them and enjoy them. So I'm just going to show you what's in here. This doesn't mean that I have to use everything up in this before I place the order, but this is what I have to melt before I melt any other waxes, you know, any other scents or anything. It has to be from here because they're all fall scents, and I love fall scents. So I will not be touching anything other than what's in here for now. So I'm going to just jump right in. I got Tiffany Candles Carrot Cake, and I love this. I actually started my Yankee Candles Carrot Cake. That's why I pulled this out. I thought this would be nice melting that with the candle. Look at this, a whole one of Tiffany Candles Pumpkin Pie Spice. And the sad part is I had so many fall scents, I didn't even start to enjoy them in the beginning. I know we're still in the beginning of November. That's why I'm like, I better put these fall scents out now because I want to enjoy them in the fall. Come December, I want to start melting winter scents, which I don't really have much of. I do have to make purchases for those. So I figured before I even start with anything, the month of November is all fall scents because I love them. And I have more fall scents, but these ones I really want to melt. Better Homes and Gardens Crisp Fall Leaves. I jumped around a bit, so I'll just keep going with this. Better Homes and Gardens Warm Autumn Welcome. I only melted 1. Fall Leaves, Crisp Fall Leaves, I melted 3. Love, love, love this scent. Love it. I should finish with my Tiffany's. Caramel Apple, and I only cut half a cube because I was using it for mixing. And I'm going to mix them up too. Definitely going to mix up some scents. Tiffany's Harvest, a whole clamshell there. And see, I do not want these to go bad. I don't, because I love the scent. Tiffany's Apple Strudel, and I have a candle in this too, so it'd be nice to mix this tart with another scent and then have the candle going as well. That's it for Tiffany. Candles from the Keeping Rooms, Caramel Apple Cheesecake. I'm almost done with this because I love, love, love this scent. It is Pumpkin Harvest Cake. I don't know if there's a glare, I'm sorry. And then apple butter caramel. I have other scents, so if I use these ones up from Candles from the Keeping Room, I'll just throw my other fall scents in there. But for right now, these are the ones that are more towards the beginning of fall, and then I've got some real nice ones for the end of fall. I know, it sounds weird, but it's true. Ava's Country Cupboard Autumn Harvest. Ava's Country Cupboard Autumn Wreath. And I want to finish this one up because I already cut it, and it does smell good. Pumpkin Butter Cream Cheesecake, another Ava's Country Cupboard, and it goes. Oh, I have one more from Candles from the Keeping Room. This is a huge one, Fall Festival. Oh, look at that. It's huge. And I just want to enjoy every single one. Now, I have a lot of Yankees in here, and I might mix them in my... I already finished everything that was in my Mixology votive holder from Yankee, that you could put 3 votives in. I had 2 harvests and 1 welcome harvest, or welcome home, or something like that. No, it was harvest welcome, because I have right here. Loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. So, I have harvest welcome and 2 harvests again. I'm going to mix this again. It was amazing, and the Scentful was awesome, and that was in my family room, which has cathedral ceilings. Love it. You put those 3 in there. You'll get probably, if you melt it nonstop, I would say, like say if you melt it 6 hours a day, you'll probably get 2.5 days out of it. So it's pretty good. Apple Pumpkin, which I will not put mixed with anything. I want to use this on its own and cut it up as a tart. Season's Blessings, again, will be used as a tart. And Macintosh. Unless I put now, I don't think those 3 would blend together. I was going to say maybe Season's Greetings, Macintosh, and Apple Pumpkin would be good. Who knows? It might. Praying, this will be good because it's an old tart. Spiced Pumpkin. This isn't a fall scent, but I want to use it because it's older, and I love this scent, Lavender Vanilla. And then my Harvest tart. So I'll probably put this tart in my warmer while I'm melting those other 3 votives together, because it's just, I love, love, love this scent. So this is everything right over here that's in my fall bin. And, you know, if I want a relaxing scent, you know, for the bedroom, and it's not something here, I will definitely pick that up. I mean, I'm not going to limit myself to just these, but if it's not something to go to sleep with in the bedroom, then I pick out of this bin, because I love all the scents in here, and I want to enjoy each and every one of them. I don't want to feel too rushed, and I have plenty of time in November to melt all of these. I really do. And who knows, some of these that are in here I might put in, because I'm planning to do... I know I wasn't able to do a round robin box before, but I'm planning to do a round robin box. I'm sorry, this will only be for the people who are in the Project Wax Challenge, and I'm only going to pick a few, because I don't want this to be going to a bunch of people and take forever and get lost and all that stuff. So I do have a few in mind that are in the Project Wax Challenge that I want to ask to join my Red Robin box. Hard to talk. And I might be taking some things out of here from Candles from the Keeping Room and wrapping them good and stuff like that, because instead of giving a whole bag, it'd be nice to just give, you know, 1 or 2 from, you know, Candles from the Keeping Room, so they can try the scent. If they like it, you know, they can put it down for something to reorder or whatever. So I don't know. I have so much wax, you know, but I'm happy with this one. The other bin that I was working through didn't have a lot of fall scents, so I was burning a lot of candles as well. And I think I'm really I know I'm going to enjoy this bin for sure, because it's fall scents. And I love fall, and like I said, I want to enjoy every single moment of melting these. I melted pretty much everything that's in that bin right there. A lot of the wax, not a lot, well, yeah, a lot. Actually didn't have much of a scent though, and that's because I kept them for so long, and I don't ever want to have that happen again. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to melt my fall scents, and I'm not going to repurchase any more fall scents or keep any for next year, because next year I want to purchase new fall scents. Because what happens is I put it away and I think, well, I'll melt it next year. Next year comes, I don't melt it because there's new fall scents or winter scents or summer scents or spring scents. It's crazy. So this has really helped me look at how I've been melting my wax, or shall I say not melting my wax, because for the most part I just have it stored aside and I'll look and I'll kind of open the bag and sniff it and be like, oh, it smells good, but I'm not going to melt it today, I'm going to wait. And it's so crazy. And you know, Addicted to Nail Polish said it right when she said, when she was going through her wax goodies and she found scents in there and from companies she didn't even know she had. I think we're all guilty of that. I'm like, whoa, I didn't know I had that scent, because I don't look for it. You know, I got my go-to vendors and I grabbed them, or scents. That's why I made that other video on the vendors I'll always be purchasing from, and probably the only ones I'll be purchasing from for a while, unless, you know, I don't know, unless there's a scent I absolutely love from another vendor, or they have an amazing sale where I'm like, okay, well, Sweet Fixations, I might buy a few things. I do tend to like some of their scents, but I'm not going to rush out to go purchase from them, because I know who I grab tarts from all the time. I just need to melt them down and figure, you know, when I get some, I get some. So that's what I'm going to start doing, because I don't want to have fall scents come summer. That's just crazy, because they're not going to have much scent come next fall. They're really not. So I just advise everybody who's been watching all these Project Wax challenges and saying, well, I don't know, should I really do it? I really encourage you to try it, because you just don't want to spend your hard-earned money on wax that you love and the scents that you love and not use it, and a year from now go to use it and you might get an hour if you're lucky from the tart. And if you get any scents, it might be a weak scent. Not saying that's going to happen with all of your tarts, but it's a very good possibility that most of your tarts are not going to have much scent, and if they have any, it's going to only last an hour or two. Like I mentioned in my Friday Weekly Melts, my Candles from Victoria scent shots, that's like half a scent shot, I've had for 2 years, barely had any scent, and it had a funny smell to them. So wax does go bad. So the more you keep accumulating and holding on to them, you're just wasting your money, because you're not going to enjoy it if you don't melt them, you know, if you just keep holding off. And I think this has just done wonders for me. It's really done some great things for me, because I'm saving money, enjoying, now I'm going to start enjoying. I haven't really enjoyed all the way every scent I was melting in that bin, because I wanted my fall scents. But now I know what I'm doing. I'm going to melt with the seasons like I enjoy doing. Of course, I always have my nighttime scents. And when I'm done with the fall scents, I buy winter scents. When I'm done with the winter scents, I move on to spring, and so on and so forth. Why have wax left over for the fall for next year? It's crazy, isn't it? At least I'm beginning to realize that now, because, you know, there's a good chance you're not going to get any scent out of that wax. So if you've made any videos for the Project Wax Challenge, please do a video response. I'd appreciate that. I really would like to see everybody's videos. Kind of let's go linking into everybody's. You know, everybody should be doing a video response to all of the ones that are doing videos for the Project Wax Challenge. So thanks so much for watching. I hope everybody's enjoying melting their goodies, and I am super excited to be digging into this soon. I only have maybe 4 days left of melting the rest in that bin, and then I'm moving right on to this to enjoy all the wonderful, look at those beautiful waxes. And like I said in my other video, don't worry. You're holding on to a scent because you're afraid it's not going to come back. It doesn't matter, because if you hold on to it too long, it's not going to have a scent, and there's always going to be wax. Always, and there's always going to be new scents out there, and we all want to try new scents, don't we? I know I do. I always want to try new scents. So if they don't have the scent that you love, don't worry about it, because there'll be another new scent that you love come next fall, say. So you're not missing out on anything. So go melt your wax, and I'll see you in my next video.